On the March of Life, let's do it!
Hey guys, it is currently 6:20 on January 15th of 2019, and we are waiting for the bus to come. Still not here.
Say hello to
hi.
the vlog for sociology. Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hey guys.
God is good.
All the time. God is good.
Everybody have their lanyards on. Let me see.
So it is 7:01, still January 15th, and we finally are moving.
Hey, so fun story. The bus driver on this trip is the same bus driver we had on the Chicago band trip. That's my boy Norm.
Norm.
We just left. Currently 7:04. And the bus has already stopped. We think it is broken down already.
Everybody get your children out of the muddy, muddy children of the Lord. So Noah, he built an arky. Noah, he built an arky.
So we like just got into Ohio and we had to wake up and we're all dead and stiff because we just slept in really weird positions.
Yeah, I'm really tired.
Yeah, it's not
I feel
fun.
super uncomfortable. I slept really bad.
I got maybe 4 hours of sleep. Like this.
Y'all are bored. I'm fine.
Until you stop breathing, till you stop bleeding, until your heart stops kick drum beating. When it's hard times, when it's long days, and the enemy is right up in your face. When your back's against the ropes and you're feeling all alone, keep fighting the good fight. Keep letting your light shine. 'Cause I'm never gonna leave you, always gonna see you through to the other side. Keep fighting the good, fighting the good, fighting the good fight, good fight. Even in the roadblocks, even through the rough spots, when you're feeling you give it all that you got, I'm with you in the next step, giving you the next breath. I'll be the voice saying you're gonna make it. When you're out there on your own, you are never alone. Keep fighting the good fight. Keep letting your light shine. 'Cause I'm never gonna leave you, always gonna see you through to the other side. Keep fighting the good, fighting the good, fighting the good. Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so, so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Yeah.
They want to go up, they can do that. But just wait till she gets your drink, okay?
And they're leaving her in Des Moines on the way to the march. I'm too far to. He's like, you're gonna be undistracted.
So we just got done with dinner, just had dessert. It's pretty good. I had 2 pieces of cake. It's pretty good. Right, Emma?
Some really good mashed potatoes.
Yeah. Terrible. I had Boston cream pie. Solid. What's up, Mr. Brockhouse? So it is, what time is it? I don't know. Anyone?
It's my watch is dead.
Caitlin, time please.
7:47.
It is 7:47 and we finally got to our hotel, but we're not allowed off the bus until they get our room situated. So we're all cramped in the back.
We actually don't have reservations.
And we're just...
I went out there.
No one cares.
That is
She keeps
all
complaining.
the time. Just sit anywhere you want, but we need everybody paying attention. Dads, could we just get you guys to come and stand inside?
Yeah, so we got to our room,
Okay.
1:47,
Seconds.
but it's not really working, and we're in. Just kidding. Oh, it's really hot.
there.
It is steaming. Out into our room. We were kind of locked out for a little bit, but it's okay. These are our roomies. We got Mira, we got Julia Pickler, and Miss Emma Bram. So it's gonna be kind of rowdy tonight. So sorry to our neighbor. Hey guys, it is 9:09 at night, and we are playing cards with the people. Say hi, Brayden.
What's up?
Hey guys, it is January 17th, day 3. Yeah, day 3 ish, something like that.
Yeah, day 3.
Right now we are in Hallie's room for as Hannah. Hi Hannah, look at that. Yeah, she plugged their toilet. Because a towel, you know, the towels are right here, you know, you see that? Yeah, I won't. Okay. And it kind of just went down, and now the toilet is plugged. I love this. So that's how our morning started.
We are excited for the day. Great way to start
We're
our
going
day
to
off.
Gettysburg today,
It'll be fun.
so
It'll be good.
we'll see how it goes.
Just, yeah.
Okay, so we're just chilling right now in our room. It's the morning, and we're off to one of our next destinations. We have all our stuff because
It's 8:02.
yeah, it's 8:02. So we're taking all our stuff because we're changing hotels because we're going to Washington tonight. So
Flush the washcloth out to us.
No,
yes, it's been very memorable here, but
Never forget.
considering it's the most haunted place in America, we're leaving. So hopefully our next place is haunted.
I got my mind made up and I can't let go. I'm feeling every second. I hope no one's laughing now. Till the love and down. And we'll sign a fight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 33,
38, 40, 42, 49.
Jump! 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 Jump!
So it is currently
2 weeks from
9:06,
everywhere, as
and
they
we have
call it.
arrived at Gettysburg.
It's the middle of nowhere.
And we're going on our
You
bus
guys-
tour right
2
now
weeks from
around the
everywhere,
battlefield.
yeah.
We're just looking at some
So, yeah,
grass.
I mean, it's,
yes, and we just got out of the
interesting.
gift
You guys
shop.
don't mind this
And
weather,
so
right?
this is our bus
from Nebraska. It's not,
guide tour
not
dude,
too bad.
Joel.
So yeah, we'll get off the bus here, this country. And then you have cannons kind of dotting the hill in different areas. These are located mainly where they were. If you see that kind of that U shape around the cannons, those are original. So Lincoln was here in November. Gave the Gettysburg Address from the top of Cemetery Hill, where he saw those first cannons back there. A speech that lasted 2 minutes, 272 words, eventually became one of the most famous ever. And we'll maybe talk more about that as we drive along this battlefield. Now, perhaps you are wondering why this battle was fought here and not, you know, near Baltimore or Washington, D.C. Well, General Lee for the South didn't really have a plan as far as where he was going to fight. Here we go. Around us, check it out. Battlefield, day one, huge area. If you've not been here, this is a big area, 10 square miles, 6,000 square acres. So you're just looking at like a small little part of what we'll see today. But they have restored things back to how they used to look. These wooden fences that you see are simply how farmers built the fences. They're not military. Even the one on the right, well, it looks military. It zigzags like a snake, therefore it's called a snake rail fence. The battle was done. And he would then move along like we are through the Lutheran Seminary to find a better vantage point. So again, oldest Lutheran seminary in the country, 1826, still active. One building is nowadays a museum. During the battle, there were only 3 buildings that were here, all of which survived somehow. Yep.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation, or any nation so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here, have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here, dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain. That this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
This right here is going to be your gift from the seniors. Hope you like it.
So we just left Gettysburg. We're on the bus, just got food. And so now we're on our way to Mass. Where are we having Mass at? Anyone?
We're going to that seminary place.
Yeah. I actually think it's where Father went to seminary school.
TBH might not be.
I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, that's how it is right now. We have about a 20-minute bus ride to that place. And then we'll have Mass. And then we'll head to Washington. So, okay, so we just had Mass on Mary's Mountain. In the chapel. So this is the chapel. It's really bright and naturey.
You're such a bad vlogger. Just kind of. There you go.
Thanks, Mary. Okay, fun fact is that David's camp David, yeah, where the president goes for vacation, is actually really near here, and how they find it is from this statue. It's like lit up at night, and that's how they know that that's Camp David. That's the location of it. So that's cool.
Kind of dope.
it is 4:51. We finally got to our new hotel in Washington, and currently we are watching Brayden make a paper airplane in the business center of the hotel. And so we have about 20-ish minutes until we have to get back on the bus to go to our next location. So we don't got very much time. So right now we are just waiting to get on the bus to go to our next location. And so everyone's just hanging out here.
Hey, Fred.
It's Isaac. Go, 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 go. Update. Our bus is here. And so now we get to go to our next location, which is a rally.
I have a headache.
Which is called
Migraine.
Right for Life. So that'll be fun. So there's Abe again. Hey, Abe.
Emma.
Yo, Abe, turn your hand in the picture.
That hour break was really
I died the first time I saw it.
I don't see you on here. There you are.
So we are right now at the Right for Life rally. It is 7:30 almost. And so, yeah, we're gonna be here till like 9. So, see you then.
Joy for us Christians doesn't come from everything in life going perfectly. It comes from being loved perfectly, even when everything in our life is a mess.
Yeah, you got it. Your name is great. Your heart is kind for all your goodness now.
And now it's snowing, and so now we gotta find our bus. We just saw Father Rose, and he's gonna ride on our bus. Look at me. Morning, Emma.
Yeah.
Morning. It's the day of the march. It is 6:40. We're eating breakfast. It's 8:30, and we finally got to Mass at an arena in Washington. So this is what it looks like right now.
Imagine for a moment, if you will. Imagine if we never had a Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, a Bob Marley, a Lauryn Hill, a Mother Teresa, a Joan of Arc, an Albert Einstein, a Rosa Parks. What would our world look like? How would our world have not have changed or shifted? Blessed and gifted we as humans are, to be entrusted with the power to birth stars, stars of life. Although it be, life isn't fair. And so it is, the decision to conceive a dream only to turn it into a nightmare. Take a minute here and imagine if your right to life was quickly snatched. All of your purpose, goals, and aspirations trapped inside of a shell never to be hatched, yet scratched, itched. We were hand-stitched by God. God's DNA in us at the very moment of fertilization. Even if you're a twin, there are no two just alike, no duplications, no fingerprint on earth, past, present, and future is like ours. You're beyond fascination. There is none like you. You are different, peculiar, unique, distinct. Now imagine if all of who you are and what you're to become is suddenly extinct. You existed for a while, but now abruptly aborted. God's clear frequency of love sent through man, conceived by woman, yet mankind distorted. 60 million unborn babies aborted since Roe versus Wade. 60 million cures for diseases that could have been made. 60 million ideas of light to invade this dark world shade. 60 million songs of love and life that will never be played. 60 million hearts cut by death's spades. Made in the image of God, we were meant to be fruitful and to multiply. Instead, we subtract, divide, and fractionalize, choosing who has the right to live and rise. While 67 to 90% of preborn babies diagnosed with Down syndrome are chosen to die. The screams of our unborn seeds can be heard if we stopped to listen. I've heard the cry. Now I march for life and made it my mission.
Oh, there might be some over here actually. In that opening? I'm pretty sure there's some over there.
Where is it?
Yes, and there's also a restaurant.
What's nothing? I hope we're going to the hotel.
I think we are.
Picks up again top side of the west side, same day, May 25th, 1968. Back here to May 15th, 1975. So here at the apex, you have the beginning and the end, the coming together of the two. Do you guys know what the symbols mean by name?
No.
Cross, missing in action. Diamond, killed in action. Diamond superimposed over the cross, no longer missing. Their remains were found in one of the crash sites they investigate, or somebody came forward with eyewitness testimony as confirmation of their deaths. West side, those symbols precede each name. East side, they follow each name. The wall is actually right justified and left justified. It reads like an oath. 1992, two names were added to the wall that both predate that July the 8th, 1959 date. Captain Harry G. Kramer, United States Army Ranger. His date of casualty, 21st of November, 1957. Out on panel 52 East, line 21, you'll find Richard B. Fitzgibbon Jr., Tech Sergeant, United States Air Force. Date of casualty, 8th of June, 1956. He is the first casualty. And meet his son, who was on the wall prior to his father's name being placed there, Richard B. Fitzgibbon III. He died 9 years and 3 months after his father on the 7th of September, 1965. He was a lance corporal in the United States Marine Corps. The Fitzgibbon father and son are one of the three father and son combinations that race this wall. There are 8 sets of brothers on the wall. There are 8 women on the wall, 7 Army nurses, 1 Air Force nurse. And this is the last female casualty of the war. Captain Mary Therese Clinker, United States Air Force nurse. She died on the 4th of April, 1975. And when she died on the 4th of April, 1975, folks, she had only been in Vietnam for 4 days. She was part of an operation called Operation Baby Lift. Vietnam was falling to the communists. They were trying to get as many orphans out of Vietnam and back to the States as safely as possible. Especially those orphans that had been fathered by American military personnel because they feared they would be murdered by the incoming. The aircraft C-5 took off with over 200 passengers. Once the aircraft was airborne, the pilot started to have mechanical problems with the rear door of the aircraft. He turned the aircraft around to make an emergency landing back at Thompson Air Base, but unfortunately the aircraft lost cabin pressure and crashed into a rice paddy, killing 150.
That is pretty neat right there. Oh yeah.
Oh, bus move. Oh, that's a nice picture of a bus.
Got it.
We just had snacks.
See the picture right next to it?
You guys had Chinese then, Sam? Is that what you said?
Nope, that's it right here.
We have to have more.
Hey guys. Hey guys. So it's currently 3:45 in the morning. So we decided to leave early instead of leaving out at normal time to beat back the weather. So it's really early and everyone's really tired.
But we're gonna get stuck still.
We'll see. We're hoping not. So we're heading down to the lobby to get on the bus again and head home. So see you soon. We're in Ohio. We just finally got breakfast and lunch because it is almost 12 and we have to be at the bus at 12. So we're kind of just hanging out. So yeah.
So I went to the gas station and these two bottles were 2 for $2.50. So of course I had to buy them. Hell of a deal.
It's from Very Potter Musical.
Thanks, Abigail.
She broke it.
We just got down to Mass here at Scotus. It's 3 a.m. and I'm doing this vlog with my dad here, and we just made it. We are outie, we're going to bed. See you later.
My favorite part about the march was when we walked up the really big hill and turned around, and I saw everybody else who was marching, and I realized that I'm not the only one fighting for something good to end something bad.
Right, this is just like the last of it, I guess, but my favorite part of the March for Life was probably hanging out with my friends and getting to stand up for something that we all believe in all together and kind of fight as one. And it is really cool to see how many people in the world can get together and come together and fight for something that we all believe in. And I think that's really cool, and honestly that was probably my favorite part. But I just had a good last March for Life.
I can't really pick a favorite part about the march. It was all just amazing. I mean, the Life is Very Good conference, the adoration was just awesome. But then you got, at the actual march, we got to see Ben Shapiro, my hero, you know? And freaking Mike Pence. I mean, that's lit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. I don't think I can really pick a favorite. You got all this cool stuff. We're marching for babies. We're going to see the whole city of Washington, D.C. I mean, I'm sorry. I can't pick a favorite. It was all just amazing. I loved it.
Hey guys, I am back in Nebraska, pretty excited, got to sleep in my own bed last night, got to take a shower and good to go. Yeah, so my favorite part about my first March for Life, which is pretty crazy, definitely the march itself. It was just an amazing experience, and I got to see lots of old friends, and we got to march for life. And just speaking for those unborn babies and those who have no voice is really powerful, and I'm so grateful that I got to be there.
Hey guys, it's about 6:40 and I woke up at 6:30. It's really great. We got home last night about 3:30 a.m. so I had 14 hours of sleep, which felt really good. So yeah, my favorite part of this whole trip was probably going to see Gettysburg, which was really cool. Mr. Brockhouse, I brought you a rock. You're welcome. And the march was really fun too. It was really cool seeing all the people there. So yeah, school Monday.
My favorite part about the March for Life was being able to be in this large group of people that all stand for one thing, and that's the basic right to life, which is really cool because we all have one purpose, and that one purpose drives us all to march for hours on end to defend this right. And it's just really powerful when you see how many people are there. I don't really know how many people were there this year, but it was good. And to know that there's political leaders and popular people standing up for this, like Ben Shapiro and Vice President Mike Pence, just that just strengthens that will all the more.